guys, welcome back to our online classes. Let's start. As always, we're going to start with a question. Do you usually watch the news? Why? Think about it, and we're going to discuss this during class, okay? I want you to look at these headlines that I have here, and I want you to tell me what you think these headlines will be about, okay? So, regions still struggling to recover, conflict over the economy, bomb squad too late, and new contender to enter the race. What do you think will happen with these stories? Stop the video, think, and then we're going to continue. Did you finish? Okay, good job. So, this is going to be your homework, okay? I want you to open up your student book on the page 106, and I want you to read the homepage of an online news site. Write the headlines in the exercise 1, the ones that I show you, in the news article. Are any similar events in the news at the moment? The last part, we're going to discuss it during class, okay? Good. So let's continue. So guys, I want you to look at these pieces of news. Do you consider to be the most, which of these do you consider to be the most important, and why? Has any of these news been reported in Guatemala? Protesters are said to be planning more demonstrations in the capital. Local businesses were rumored yesterday to be considering legal actions against the protesters. The marches seem to have been going peacefully. So, what do you think? Which of these do you think is the most important? And have we seen anything like this in Guatemala? Think about it, and we're going to discuss it during class. Okay? Good job. Let's continue. So, guys, I want you to analyze the information that I have here. Okay? Look at the sentences below. When are these things happening? Are these permanent? And where is the verb? So I want you to stop the video and analyze them. Okay, when are these things happening? Well, they're probably happening in the moment, right? Are these permanent? I don't think it shows that these are permanent. And where is the verb? Well, we have the verb to be, but we also have a verb with ing, right? So today we're going to talk about the continuous infinitive forms. The continuous infinitive forms describe events that are happening temporarily or possibly are incomplete, right? And here we have an example. Efforts to contain the oil spill appear to be working. As we can see in the example above, in this case the action is ongoing. I mean, it's happening, right? Police were said to be searching for a red pickup truck. In this case is talking about a temporary action because they're not going to look for it forever. It's a temporary action. Yeah. The correct structure is to, be, verb, and ing. Markets are said to be gaining more customers. I want you to be careful and not confuse this with present continuous, because if you see, we're using to and be, not the verb to be. Yes? Now, another thing that I want you to notice is that infinitives can be simple or continuous, right? The simple form describes a single repeated action. It can also mean that the event is complete. Scientist claims to have found a cure for malaria. This structure is the just the infinitive form, but today we're focusing on the infinitive continuous, right? The continuous form describes events and activities that are happening or are temporary, like I told you before, right? They seem to be making progress. Verbs followed by the perfect continuous can be present, past, or active or passive, and I have here examples of it. The hacker seems to have been working alone. This is present. The economy appeared to have been growing until 2008. The same thing. This is past, right? The government appears to have been negotiating secretly. Sorry. This is an active sentence, but it's the same thing. It's still continuous infinitive, right? A terrorist group is believed to have been planning the attacks. This is passive, but again, is the same thing. I want you to notice that we're going to say when it's happening with this, but we're still talking about an action that maybe it's incomplete or that this is happening. Okay? Modal verbs, in this case, they can also be used with this, can be followed by be and ing or have been and ing. It just depends, right? The president will be undergoing a routine surgery. In this case, we have the modal verb will, right? Okay, guys, so this is going to be your homework. I want you to work on your workbook, page 75. Highlight the best, circle the best option to complete the news brief, okay? Guys, thank you for watching. I'll see you in class.